Hi, welcome back to Brad's Reactors. We have Bryce, my son, here again today, and we are appropriately, but not on purpose, well, this was on purpose, we are dressed in black for the man in black.
That's my favorite color. Always has been.
A lot of people. And we're going to go straight into a great Johnny Cash song. We'll talk about it more later, but he didn't write it, but he has the best version of it, in my opinion. Cocaine Blues, Johnny Cash.
Let's do it.
The live version, I believe.
Yep.
Early one morning while making the rounds, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. I went right home and I went to bed. I stuck at 1144 beneath my head. Got up next morning and I grabbed that gun. Took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Laid in the hot joints, taking the pills. In walked the sheriff from Jericho Hill. He said, Willie Lee, your name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty hack that shot your woman down. And yes, oh yes, my name is Willie Lee. If you've got a warrant, just to read it to me. Shot her down because she made me slow. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and they took me back. Had no friend for to go my bail. They slapped my died carcass in that county jail. Early next morning, about 9:30, I spied a sheriff coming down the line. Up then he coughed as he cleared his throat. He said, "Come on, you dirty hack, into that district court." Into the courtroom my trial began, where I was handled by 12 honest men. Just before the jury started out, I saw that little judge commence to look about. In about 5 minutes in walked a man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read in the first degree. I hollered, Lordy, Lordy, have mercy on me. The judge, he smiled as he picked up his pen. 99 years in the Folsom pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't forget today I shut that bad bitch down. Come on, you gotta listen unto me. Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be.
Okay. On some of these, you can hear them talking to the prisoners in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't mention this, but it's Brad's Reactors. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. And thank you, subscribers. Thank you for listeners. But we'll get straight into this. Lot of history on this song. I'll start with you, Bryce. And you've heard this before?
Yeah, well, I was going to mention Walk the Line's like one of my favorite movies, so I've definitely heard this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
great movie. They did a great job.
They
in that movie. Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
So your thoughts?
So it's one of those, like, it's a great song, but it's one of those, like, very humorous songs, kind of like Boy Named Sue. Just like you're laughing while you're listening, but it's also just a very well written song. And some of the lines really hit, like the dressed in black and the just like you could tell he's riling up the people in the jail or the prison.
I think this was recorded. He did it at Folsom first, but he did several other prisons too.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the recording in Folsom. I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if nothing else, like while they're in there, they probably love the music anyhow, but they could relate to him. They're like, you know what, like, heck yeah.
I don't know if the 99 years was
that might not be all of them. Yeah, yeah. But they know the pain of being slapped and thrown in jail. So this is a great song.
And at the end, I mean, he's actually sends a good message. He said, "Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be."
Yeah.
You know, and they didn't get mad at him when he said that.
Yeah.
He was the kind, not just anybody, back then or now. The guys going into prisons now that lost a whole lot of weight, and he has the face tattoos. Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff. But back when this was going on, there wasn't anybody else brave enough to go do that. And it took some guts when he did it, too. I mean, and I love the song. It was written by, I hope we got it right, Troy T.J. Arnall in the 1940s. You know, I didn't even know cocaine was a problem in the 1940s.
I didn't think it existed.
But well, it was in the early Coca-Cola.
I guess,
in the early
whenever
years.
Coca-Cola came out in the 30s, maybe?
No, I think early 1900s.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah. So, but they were just using it as a slight stimulant, like caffeine.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was only a little. And if used, well, I'm not going to get on a drug thing.
Yeah,
we are not
pro-drug.
promoting drugs in any way whatsoever.
Let's make that
And
very
really,
clear.
they do a lot of harm. But
Yeah.
but this, he sends a good message, and it's not good too to get a 44 and
Yeah.
walk away and get a separation.
This
Even
the
if
song
she-
is about red flags. Stay
Yeah.
away from these
And
things.
even if she's been with 5 more daddies, walk away. Don't shoot.
There's a lot of lessons here.
lot of
like, to be
lessons.
learned.
Whole lot of lessons in this song.
Yeah.
But
So.
yeah, I think of Johnny Cash seriously though as one of the first punk rockers, because he had a punk rock attitude.
He dressed all in black. He didn't really care what you thought. It was like, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna say what I say. And
Really,
the record company.
and punk hadn't been invented, but
Yeah.
I mean, to me, everything he did was
punk.
the theory of being a punk rocker.
Yeah, no, that's a great point.
And the gangster rap, I think this song keeps up with a lot of.
Yeah,
I don't listen to a lot of gangster rap, so I don't know, but I would think it would hang right in there, especially for the time period.
Yeah, that's it was ahead of its time and talking about some of the things that like a lot of modern songs do talk about. But it definitely has that punk feel to it, like just him himself, like.
And he's seriously, if you watch his story and you know about him, he absolutely wanted to help people. It wasn't about making money. It wasn't about and it wasn't just him singing in the prisons. Other parts of his life, he was, and he had some struggles himself, but he really cared about people, and so iconic. I mean, people that have never heard of him and are real young, they've still heard the name Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
Which I don't think I'd heard much about him when we went to see the movie originally because I was a kid. But after the movie, I was like, his music's amazing. Like, why was I not listening
he's
to
got
this?
so many. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us, commenters, if you want us to go down that rabbit hole, because we would love to do more Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
He's got such a big catalog. We need to know what you want to hear. So please mention that in the comments and throw in some facts on us. I know a lot about Johnny Cash, but there's always things that we don't know. And I'd love to hit on Waylon Jennings, too, now that I'm thinking about it. He to me, was similar to Johnny
Well,
in some ways.
honestly, if we're doing albums and stuff, I'd love to do a day where we just listen to a bunch of like songs from the 50s and 40s. Like, there's a lot of great songs by like Dion, The Wanderer.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
A lot of that like world's about to end music was so good. Like, not necessarily Johnny Cash, but a lot of the like 50s like Cold War inspired music.
Oh, yeah.
They got some really good ones actually.
Yeah, and we haven't touched on any of that. This is, besides the Beatles song that hasn't came out yet because we had to blur it, Hide Your Love Away, I think this is one of the earlier recorded songs that we've done.
I think so. Yeah.
But guys, glad to have Bryce here. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. And I've mentioned this on other videos, but we are getting ready to award prizes. And if you're pinned on our videos, and you got to be a subscriber, but you are going to get a prize, and our store will be opening soon. Hopefully it'll already be open by the time you hear this reaction. So come back and see us, Brad's Reactors. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and let us know in comments what you want to hear.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.